each year, the Maryland Council on Economic Education coordinates this wonderful tournament. It's all about personal finance knowledge, which is certainly things that the students need to know and hopefully are taught in school. It's open to all high schools across the entire state of Maryland. The competition itself is basically 3 rounds. They have different topics, all related to personal finance, but the main idea is these kids get a chance to compete. They get to study all year long on topics they really, really need in their lives, and they love it. They also like the idea of winning prizes. All the teams on the stage get the chance to win multiple cash prizes. I love teaching this stuff. The kids really embrace it and they need it. And so now you're going to hear from some different students who have done this in the past and how it's impacted them in school, their family lives, and even today as they've gone on and used this for real.
I think that financial literacy is something that every single person should know coming out of high school. We all get involved with finances, and it's something that affects our lives every single day. But most people come out of high school not knowing most things to do with their money. A program like the Personal Finance Challenge allows students to grow in that area. It allows students to know how to handle their money.
Even if I don't remember kind of every single thing that I knew when I was 17, 18 years old, I kind of at least have a basis point to know like the types of questions that I should be asking, or at least like what I should be Googling, which is really helpful. And also just even thinking about like investing. So like what's my risk appetite and like what should my portfolio look like? And I think that all of this knowledge is stuff that I was exposed to from the Personal Finance Challenge.
A lot of kids think that there are things they learn in high school that they're really never going to use again. And the Personal Finance Challenge is a great way to learn things that you will, whether it's purchasing a home, whether it's investing while you're young to go to college, or investing for retirement. You learn all that. And if you're competitive, this is a great way to not only learn about financial education, learn what you need to use in the future, but to have great experiences.
So yeah, I would say it definitely influenced a lot of decisions that I've made and forced me to expand upon what I learned as I got older. Because I realized how important the Personal Finance Challenge really shed a lot of light into what we should be aware of as young men and women.
I would say that the Personal Finance Challenge wholeheartedly 100% influenced my career path today and what I chose to go into in college. And I now work as a financial analyst for Textron Unmanned Systems.
After graduating from Towson University, I began working for State Senator Kathy Klausmeyer, and I am now her chief of staff. I've been in this position for about 5.5 years now, and participating in the Personal Finance Challenge absolutely impacted that. That's not only this program, but all of the programming from Maryland Council on Economic Education really helped. And it's helped me help her advocate for mandating financial education in schools.
We hear all the time about adults wishing they were taught life skills while they were in high school, how to balance a checkbook, how to pay your taxes, how to review insurance statements, and things like that. This is your opportunity. You don't have to be an accountant or a financial advisor to understand these basic financial principles. Take advantage of this program. And if you're good enough, like my team was, you'll win money and an awesome trip to compete against some of the best teams in the country.
Current high school students should participate in the Personal Finance Challenge because it prepares you to be an adult. It's honestly something really fun to do as the highlight of my high school years. Becoming a part of this program definitely sets you up for when you get out of high school, and it honestly helps you all the way up until even past retirement, because you learn from the time you buy your first car to when you want to take money out of your retirement savings. So it's definitely beneficial within your whole life.
I think one of the biggest takeaways from being in the challenge was that, although it was a challenge, the information that we were learning and reviewing and trying our best to understand, it could easily be applied to our real lives.
As an adult, there are just so many personal finance decisions that you have to make, and having that context and just knowing what questions to ask, knowing how to keep up your credit, is just something that is incredibly important. And I think that a lot of folks our age learn those lessons the hard way. And everybody kind of always says, I wish I learned about taxes in school, and I wish I learned about credit cards in school. And I think that this is a really unique opportunity to learn about those things in school.
Go for it. Do it. All you're going to do is be able to learn new things that are going to make your life much easier in your future.
It's one of the things that in your entire time of being in school, that's really going to have heavy implications to you and to your family, to your friends, to your community, well after you graduate. It'll be one of those few things that stay with you until the day that you die. If you can be a part of something with the Personal Finance Challenge that exposes you to a world of information that you didn't have before, that's going to allow you to live a better life and set a better foundation for yourselves.
So the Personal Finance Challenge, this is a pathway. And I'd strongly recommend that, no matter what your career path would be, that you take part in this.
Hello, my name is Sharice Davis, and I am the Vice President and Regional Community Reinvestment Officer at M&T Bank, here in the Greater Baltimore area. As the Personal Finance Challenge lead sponsor, M&T Bank hopes this experience is valuable to you and your classmates as you prepare for the major milestones that come with adulthood. At M&T Bank, we are committed to providing tools and resources to our communities so they understand the value of money and smart financial choices in their daily lives. We understand that achieving financial wellness is very important for everyone. I'd like to take this moment to wish you all good luck and thank you for supporting the Maryland Council on Economic Education.
This is life-changing. The students that I had come from all kinds of backgrounds, and students can handle this. It doesn't matter from where they come. They look for it. They can really benefit a lot from it. They take this information home, and it really does cross all different lines economically, socially, and it's just a really wonderful time. I know that I've spent many, many times talking to students that I've had in the past, still stay in contact with them, and it's just amazing the conversations that we have and the things that they're doing. And I know from where these kids came. So any kid can do this anywhere in the state, and it's a wonderful competition. So it does make a difference. It's easy to do. There are tons of resources from the council. So go ahead and get involved. You'll love it.